Well, welcome. It's great to see you all, okay? And today we got a great recipe going. We're going to do a seafood, it's actually what it is. It's a, I guess you can just about call it anything that you want. It's a marinade, actually, that is what I do. And it's a seafood marinade, but it's an all-around marinade. You could use it for chicken, you could use it for beef, pork, whatever you want. Seafood works very well in this. With the ingredients that I have here, okay, it's going to be, I have 2 blends of oil here. I have canola and a light olive oil, okay? And this is a mushroom and celery stir fry that I made, and that's going to go with rice. And we have basmati rice here that we're using today. And we have definitely jumbo shrimp, okay? And I have cilantro, okay? Cilantro works very well with this dish. And then I have my seasoning, which contains, it's cumin, it's ginger, it's turmeric, and it has just a tad of what's that? It's a pepper that I use. Yes, okay, and very little because it's very strong. Okay, and then of course what I have is my chopped garlic. What I did was I pre-did the rice because it takes so longer, okay? So much longer to make. Now, the mushroom and celery mix that I have here goes in with the rice. So we're gonna do that now as the rice is steaming here. We're gonna pour this whole thing in here, okay? And just let it more or less set, okay, in there, okay? Because this one's a little cooler than what the rice is. So what we'll do is we'll just mix this right in with the rice, okay? And this way, when this is laid on the plate, the serving plate, this is going to be on the bottom, and all your seafood is going to be right on top of that, okay? So what we're going to do first, we're going to get our oil, okay? We're going to put all our oil in here. And we want to get it all out because oil's expensive, okay? So we have our oil in. Now what I want to do is I want to get my garlic, and we're going to put our garlic in there like so. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, we have our garlic. Now we have our seasoning, and we want to spread the seasoning in lightly and mix it in. We want to blend it really well because this is dry seasoning and you want it to more or less melt into everything here, just like so. Just keep mixing it up, okay, until you see that it's all blended together, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get our cilantro. Okay, and as you put your cilantro in, mix it up real well. Mix it real well. Okay, and we're going to add this whole thing. Now, cilantro, it's a very strong herb. Okay, it's usually put in a lot of Mexican food. Okay, but in this recipe, it works really well. So you want to get that really blended well, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're gradually going to put our shrimp in there, okay? We're going to toss them, just like so. And we toss them. We want to coat these really well. Now, this recipe works well if you have this marinating either a couple of hours or overnight. Overnight, it really is fantastic. This way is great also. Now, as you can see, everything is blended, everything is coated real well, okay? Now, what we're going to do, since we have oil in here already, you don't have to put, unless I see that I need a little bit more. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this pan on high, okay? And what I'll do as I do that, as that's warming up, I'm going to mix this, blend this all well together, okay? Just like so, okay? Keep the cover on. Because what's happening, the rice is steaming now. It's absorbing all the liquid, okay? And now it has the celery and it has the mushrooms, okay? Plus the other seasonings that I have in there. And we just let that set for a bit. When this heats up, we're gonna heat this pan up, and what we'll do is we'll just put a little coat of this marinade in the pan, okay, just to keep it going here so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Okay, and we got this on high. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We just let that heat up for a little bit. Now, what you do with this, okay, the other thing you could actually do with this, this marinade, if you eliminate a little bit less of the cumin, you can marinate chicken in this, you can marinate pork, you could do, you could actually put it on steak. You coat the steak. You poke the steak first, make holes, and then coat this on real thick, okay? And then you broil it, okay? Or you could barbecue it. You could cook it any way you want. You could even bake it, okay? Now, with this, if you get your collard greens, okay? Now, you get your collard greens, just parse steam them, okay? And you get a skewer, okay? You put a shrimp, you start weaving your collard, and then you put a scallop, and you weave it, and then another shrimp, and you weave it all the way down. Now you get the marinade on the collard, okay, and you have it on your shrimp and everything, and you put it on the barbecue, okay? It is dynamite. It is really, really good, okay? You could do it with other greens also, as long as you could weave it onto your skewer, okay? So.
Will you marry me?
Very good. Okay, I see that my pan is heated quite well, so what we're going to do, we're going to put this whole business right in there. We're going to put it in there real well, okay? And we want all this good stuff out of here, so we're going to use our scraper here. Our little spatula we got, okay? And we're going to clean that out really, really well, okay? So, now, what we're going to do, this is a big pan, so we'll flip it a little bit, and then we'll turn this over like so. Just like that. And you want to keep stirring it, because you want it on a high heat, and you don't want it to burn on the bottom, okay? So what we're going to do, we're stirring, and what we're doing, our shrimp is starting to turn pink. When it gets to be opaque, where it's a real light colored pink, okay, you don't want to overdo it because then it gets too tough, okay? So normally with shrimp and with scallops, okay, it has to be opaque more or less, okay? And what happens here is you want your shrimp just right, okay? If they're too tough, it takes all the flavor and everything out of it. It like dries the shrimp out, okay? With this marinade, you have to do it just opaque, okay? Same if you could, with this you could put a fish fillet, you could use scallops, you could use, I'll tell you, scrod, catfish, you name it.
What about mussels?
Mussels? No, mussels that won't work, I'm sorry. But anyway, with the fillets, you had the best fillet that you ever wanted, okay? It's really great. Put them in a little chafing dish. Put your shrimp around that and your scallops around that, little seasoned breadcrumbs and bake it. Huh?
How do you make,
Scrod?
I've never made it.
You cook it like you do any other fish. Scrod is a thick fish, dense, but it flakes when it's cooked. Okay, it is delicious. Very hard to get though. Okay, so. Now, what we have here, our shrimp are almost just about done. Okay, they're just about done here. Okay, got a little more turning here, and they should be just perfect. So, get this out here. Got a few there that are, don't want to turn, but we're going to get them to turn.
Where do you buy your fish?
Okay,
Local?
believe it or not, the shrimp I get at Food Line, they're jumbos. They're frozen. They are perfect. They are perfect. And for the price that you pay for them there, at the fish market, the one was double. They're like $22 for a pound of jumbos. Okay? Oh, goodness.
That smells good.
Yeah.
Where do you get your fish?
My fish I get at, it's a crab seafood, what they call that. I can't think of the name right offhand, but it's all fresh. It comes out of Wilmington. All his shrimp, clams, mussels, everything.
We
And
get
put,
shipped, so-
yeah, he has his own boats that he brings everything in. Okay, and some fish, of course, he has to buy.
You have it
Okay?
mailed to you?
I'm sorry?
You have it mailed to you?
No. When I finish this, I will go through that with you as far as where to buy them. Okay, we are totally done here now. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to get our rice. First, we've got to get the dish. Okay, we're going to get our rice. We're going to put it on a nice plate over here for you. Nice plate. Okay, and we're going to put this down because we don't want to burn the table. Okay? So we're going to take this out. Now we're going to take some of this rice. I'm going to put this rice out there. Oh, really nice. Oh, what nice rice. Yummy. Oh, my goodness gracious. That looks so good. God, maybe I'll just eat out of the pot.
Yeah.
No, really good. Now, the mushrooms and celery, okay, really makes the rice really well, okay? Gives it a nice flavor. And you'll always do your rice that way, okay? And you could use any kind of rice, wild rice, it doesn't matter. Shrimp and celery go good, mushrooms and celery go good with everything.
What kind of rice is that?
This is basmati? Yeah, okay. And I like that.
Oh, and you use chicken broth.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I don't cook my rice in water, I use chicken broth.
Yeah.
Yep, always use chicken broth. Okay, we'll get that on there just like that. Okay, now.
Does the chicken broth work better than chicken stock?
Same thing,
Same thing?
same thing, yes. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our shrimp. Put our shrimp down here. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Oh, did we lose it? It jumped right out of the dish. I saw it. I saw it. Okay. Now, this is a great meal to serve with company. Okay? I mean, you can't do any better than that, especially if they like seafood. You could put even crab meat in this. You could put whatever you want in this marinade. This marinade goes a long way. And you could use it so many ways. So, Oh my God, this is so good. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, my God. And of course, the juice goes right over the top of it. Look at that. Okay, just like that. We get that hand there. And now what we'll do is we'll just put a little bit of garnish on there like that. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I might even eat that. And then that's it. That's finished. Okay? And that's your